Hey everyone, I am super excited to have my friend Mandy here from Jacksonville, North Carolina. So Jacksonville is northwest, is it northwest of Wilmington?
I guess, yeah, you would consider it
I guess it's
because
considered
we're a
west.
little bit out.
Yeah, from the Wilmington area. So she's about an hour away and primarily works with the military market. So that is super exciting. And Mandy, I'm so glad you're here. And she also has laryngitis. So I'm sorry,
Bear with
Mandy, but I'm
me.
so thankful you made it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to close my door 1 second and then I want to dive in and hear what you are experiencing in your market compared to in the past.
Okay.
Okay, talk to me. What are you experiencing?
Our market is still doing fabulous. We have not dropped down in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, good.
Things are still selling. Prices are still going up. Um, yeah, it's a
Now,
good market. We're
are
a
they
little
going?
insulated by the military.
That's awesome. Are they going up month by month or over the? Are you looking at like compared to June or are you comparing it to last year?
Comparing some of it from last year because we're getting more listings,
Mm,
but we're selling more. The actual volume is going up, more closed sales. Um, yeah, it's just overall because there are more active homes, our actual volume sold is down,
yeah.
but we have more pending, more under contract, more sold.
Well, that's good.
Hmm.
That is good. I was just looking at ours, and ours is kind of wonky as far as prices because they've been going up, up, up. And if you compare it to last year, it's still up. If you look at December, we'll have to go through December of last year versus December of the year prior. It is up still by 11%. But if you actually look at month to month, which now I can't find my paper on it, but it was like in June, it was up from our average price point, our median price point was like 425.
Hmm.
And then it fell in July to 415. Then it went up in October back to 425. October and November it was 425, and then December it fell to 415. But if you look at it, I mean, our average price point in January of 2022 was 375. So we're still,
That's
that makes sense. We're still considerably up year over year, but not in the past 2 months.
Yep, yep.
Down a little bit.
Ours is up pricing wise, it's up about 11% from last year, but our average purchase price is 275
275. What
comparative.
gives you a
Yeah, and it
deal with
was
that?
245.
Yeah. What was it before?
It was 245 in
Oh,
2021.
wow. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you've got some good affordable housing, When your
Yes.
average price point's 425, today 415, that's pretty high for the first time home buyer.
Hmm.
And then so with the military, and you had told me earlier, most 70% of the homes that you're selling are to military and they are the VA loans,
Correct.
correct? And then are the interest rates? So you'll have to help me with VA loans because I do some of them, but not nearly as
Mhm.
much as you. Are the interest rates still higher?
Yes, they're averaging. I know I had talked to a lender earlier and it was at 6%. It's bounced up a little bit. Like I know Friday it was 6.3 and then
Mm.
it bounced back down.
Oh, wow.
But it was at one point in October, it was 7.25, which
Wow.
was like, halt everyone.
So now that's dropped just a tad, are you seeing it trigger more buyers?
Yes. Oh, I've been blowing up since like after the holidays have
Mhm.
slowed down. It's absolutely, I've been busy. I showed homes all weekend
Yeah. And is
and there
that
was
typical
multiple
for this time of
offers
year for
again.
you?
Um, I mean, typically there's a little lull until people get their tax returns. That's
Yeah.
how our market works. And
Right.
then there's a lot more people buying. But right now, people are absolutely buying.
Wow. That's good. It's good,
Hmm.
especially this time of year. Typically, it's slow around here
Hmm.
this time of year. And then what are you saying? What's your average supply? What is the supply you have? Meaning that if
Um,
nothing else were to list today and everything keeps moving at the rate it is, how much
we,
supply do you have?
yeah, we are 62 and a half days,
Oh, wow. So 3 months, almost 3 months?
a little over
No,
two.
2 months.
Yep, a little over two.
Yeah, ours is like right at 1.9 months. So that's good. So for most of the public probably does not know what that means. So if it is what's considered a balanced market is 4 to 6 months of inventory. Again, meaning if everything were to stop listing today and kept selling at the same rate it is doing today, how much inventory do you have before you'd be sold out? So yours is right at like 1.5 months, it sounds like.
Mhm.
And then mine's like right at like 1.9. So very similar in that. So it's still considered a seller's market. Are you still seeing that?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it depends on the price range here. If you're under maybe 225, it's still multiple offers.
Yeah, that's right. Well, again, it's price driven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. And then what about, are you seeing any kind of seller concessions right now?
If you are over over 250, then absolutely. But below that, not so much.
You're not. So what on average, like what are you seeing? Anything creative, or is it just a dollar amount?
Just a dollar amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen, golf carts and, around here, especially beach communities, they'll, toss in the golf cart to try to make a deal happen or whatever, which is kind of fun. Kind of thinking outside the box, and they're not wanting to adjust price, although they will. I'm starting to negotiate prices, so that's a little bit better, easier for the buyer anyway.
Right.
It makes it a little bit more fun, right? You actually get to work and do your negotiation and show your skills. So, so I know you don't feel well. So I promised you I would not keep you longer than 5 minutes. And I think I've had you on here 6 minutes. So we can wrap this up. But in sum, are you saying that it is a good time to buy and sell?
Oh, I think absolutely. Why would you not? It's going to continue to go up over time. Real estate always does.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that it's short term if you just look at 6 months or 9 months or a year. I think the average person stays in their home 5 to 7 years. And when you look at the longevity of it, everybody, Elon Musk, I was looking at, like, there's all these people that quoted saying the real estate market is the best place to put your money if on a long period of time. Not if you're trying to flip. I mean, that's always risky, but over time, it always goes up.
Absolutely. I've had clients and it's been life-changing, some of them for selling and paying off all their debt, because we work with a younger clientele, and it's life-changing to them.
That is awesome. That's, my daughter bought a house 2 years ago, and she was definitely a first-time home buyer, all of 20 years old. She paid like $245 or $250 for it, and it just appraised for $415. I could not even believe it. Which was insane. But to her, and the same thing you were talking about, life-changing for your clients, it is life-changing to think in 2 years, she has $275,000 in a savings account, i.e. the mortgage.
Right.
There's no way she would have saved up that much money in a 2-year span. I mean, she doesn't make that much money in a 2-year span, right. So it is life-changing. I would 100% agree with you. So if you want to buy a house in Jacksonville, North Carolina, you need to call my friend Mandy. You can message me and I could give you her information, but she is a phenomenal agent with Remax in the Jacksonville, North Carolina area. And of course, if you're looking in the Wilmington area, I'd be the one you call. So can't wait to help you. And thank you, Mandy. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Absolutely. And I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.